No. Nay, challenge. The Silent Heirloom, Terminal, and Vintage. Oh dear. Okay, let's see what our rare relic is. Not too bad. Okay, we want lots of fights. We want lots of fights if we can get it. This has 2 elite fights, 3 elite fights. 3 elite fights can't be beat. So this has... Ooh, no, we can't do that one. We have to go here, up, dodge there. Okay. So, here's the way this one works. This character has 70 health to start. Ignore that. It's special part of the modifier. The modifiers, I get a rare relic. This guy, don't worry about what he does. It doesn't do anything right now. Terminal, I lose 1 max HP for every room that I go to, but I do get plated armor, which is just basically I get 5 armor at the end of the turn. The more times I take damage, the less armor I get. And then Vintage, normal enemies drop relics, these things, instead of cards. That is dangerous. Because what that means is that we can't very easily increase the size of our deck or the quality of our deck, because our deck is just going to be kind of what it is, which is relatively bad. Like, the starter cards are not good. So our deck's going to be relatively bad for a long time. And we're just going to have to make do off of what we have. But relics can be very powerful. Okay. Do that to you. Do that to you. Do that to you. Do this to you. We didn't quite get him, but we weakened him, so we didn't take any damage. So this guy's pretty much ready to pop. We're weakened, but that shouldn't matter because we have the boot. The boot is whenever we would deal 4 or less unblocked damage, it becomes 5. That's important because right now we're weakened, so we would normally deal 4 damage because we're nerfed a little bit. We would deal 6, we deal 25% less, so we deal 4. But again, the boot is very nice about increasing that damage up. Frozen Egg. Frozen Egg is a terrible, terrible card. Or a terrible, terrible relic, then. Because we're not going to add a lot of cards, and they're mostly not going to be powers. I could dump a card from my deck. That's pretty dangerous, but I'm going to do it. Yep. We're going to dump a strike. Is that a good idea? I don't know, but I did it. Strike you, strike you, strike you, go. It means our deck cycles a little bit faster, and hopefully I will get to replace that card later. Alright, so neutralize, strike, strike. That's it. Notice we don't have to block because we have plated armor. I'm going to take advantage of that a lot. As many times as I don't have to block, I will try not to block, because it is just going to help me play more cards faster. Next turn we should be able to finish him with anything we draw. Yeah. Any damage would have killed him, so. Paper Crane. Alright, we're looking for weakened cards if we can get them, but again, we're not going to get a lot of cards. Enemies with weak deal 25% damage normally, 50% with this. I mean, I can demonstrate it with this, but, you know, it just goes down half. There we go. We blocked plenty out of that. They're both just attacking me. My hope is that this one is powering up next turn. It is. Excellent. In which case I can do this and then just hit this dude twice. There we go. If we get into a big pickle, I can always use this fire potion, but I would much rather not. Strike you, defend, and drop one of these so we don't take any damage. And next turn, as long as we get 2 offensive cards, we should be able to kill him. Because remember, even the one that would normally deal 3 deals 5 now. Like so. Meat on the Bone. That's not a good relic, because if we go below half health when we're steadily running lower and lower on health, yeah, that's gonna be bad. This. We need offense, and we need it bad. I'd rather just wait this one out. Yeah, I took this because it helps us deal more poison damage, and considering that we have a hard time dealing damage at all, Yeah, it's going to be hard for us to kill him. So even the little ticks of poison on him will help. They'll add up after a while. Block, block, block some more. So, unfortunately, I don't think we're very likely to block him out again next turn. If we get neutralized, we'll be in a great shape, but... Okay, so neutralize. He's only dealing 9, which means any block card we choose will help, so we'll just do that. Cool. Now, next turn, he'll start to nerf us. This reduces our block and our damage output by 1 each. Unfortunately, that's really important, because we don't deal a lot of damage and our cards suck. Okay, so if I block all 3 times, we'll get 12. So 17. If you notice, that's not enough. That's part of why. Like, I tried my best, but we're not getting out without taking damage. 12 plus 5, if you notice, is 17, not 18. We needed to get one of our 2 bigger block cards to make that happen. We didn't, so oh well. And at this point, we're just tanking it. Like, we've already taken damage, so it doesn't really matter that much. Also, the poison's helping a lot. We weren't really that close, but we were close enough for me to consider it sad that we lost it. And the perfect's where we're really gonna see the points come up. Alright, so prepared, corpse explosion, and acrobatics. All of these suck. I mean, let's see. This is great if we get more energy. This is worse if we get more energy. This is not my favorite. This generally is bad on bosses, and on some enemies it can be amazing. A lot of the time it's useless. I'm going prepared. Upgrade a card. We don't really need more of other things. Right now our damage output's so low, we have to try. Our damage output's just so low. Okay, so... ignore that one. We're hitting the dude in the front. Okay, he's ready to go. We'll just pop him immediately. I might be wondering why I went for that dude instead of the dude who's attacking me. Well, one, our deck is tiny, and these guys add crap to our discard pile, which is about to get shuffled back in. That's pretty bad. Okay, defend. We didn't need that. So here, we can play 1 defend, attack this guy twice. Again, we're not attacking the guy who's actually attacking us, because we're just trying to make it so that we can kill them as fast as possible. If he had less max health, we would have gone after him. Okay, so neutralize still on you. Block, block, just for funsies. There you go. We rotted out one of the dazes, which is good. We just have to hope that we keep drawing blocks. 1 block a turn is enough. But if we ever miss, we'll be in bad shape. There we go. So next turn we should be okay as long as we draw any of our strikes. We didn't, but that's okay because we can still outblock him. Again, if we draw any of our strikes we can kill him, but now we really need a block. We have high odds of getting that block, but we do need it. Right, this, kill you off, hit you, hit you. There we go. Oh boy. We don't need a block every turn now, we need a block every turn he's attacking. Unfortunately, that seems like there's a decent chance we won't get it next turn, which would be extremely depressing given that we're trying to perfect, and getting denied perfects is pretty bad. So that's fine. Just hit him, bunch. There we go. We didn't even need the block because we had already broken his artifact stack, which just makes it so he can't be debuffed. Great! Oddly smooth stone is fine. Choke is not great. This isn't even great. None of these are really that good. We're unlikely to be playing a lot of cards. I guess I'll just take Bouncing Flask because otherwise our deck is too tiny. Juzu Bracelet. Not my favorite, actually. I would prefer to fight monsters. We're going to go left up here because I'd rather fight through more dudes. Alright, so here you can see we can actually upgrade our strength by 1 by using Garia. At the moment, because our deck is tiny, I'd rather just stack on the buffs on my cards. Because, yeah, the cards are worth more than the strength is. 13. I can block that by blocking twice, then I'll just strike you once. We could have done something more adventurous, like trying to take some damage in order to attack him, but I'm gonna guard my health pretty securely right now. Well, not great, because we're not going to be able to attack next turn. Bad things may happen as a result, but hopefully they don't. Alright, yeah, that's fine. Not going to waste time doing anything else. Alright. So, I could strike him 3 times, which gains a little bit. Boy, that sucks, huh? Strike, strike, strike. We gain 4, but we still take 4 overall. Makes me glad I did the play I did earlier, where I blocked more. Okay. Anchor, that's good. Anchor starts us off with 10 block on the first round. Just makes it easier for us to go about our business. If you notice, we don't care that he's attacking us, it doesn't matter. We're also not going to put the poison on him because I'm hoping to use the poison on the next boss. Or the next, I don't know what to call him, dude. Neutralize. He's dealing 6. In this case, I will stack that on him, though. Block to make sure we take no more damage. Stacking 9 poison on him essentially deals him the 9 damage, then will deal 8, 7, 6. So that will actually kill him pretty quickly. Now, in fact. I took it mostly as an option against enemies that have too much health, in which case we're really bad at dealing with them. Okay, straight defend I don't think is worth it. Okay, kinda sucks, but I think the play for me is to just let that dude die to poison. I could attack this guy twice to kill him. That's a good idea. Because we've got plenty of block. So this guy pops. This guy nerfs me, which sucks. But this guy just gets more attack damage when it takes attack damage. So we just avoid doing that. Actually, I think I'd rather just do this. There we go. That will slowly degrade both of them, and even though we've become weak for a while, we weren't really going to kill him this turn, so, you know, just ride it out. Let's see. Prepare. Yeah, whoa! I didn't know it tossed up that high. That's hilarious. Alright. Oh, we didn't even need to do that, but that's fine. So he'll die next turn, so I'm actually just going to end my turn immediately. Pantograph. That's actually pretty helpful, because we'll be able to heal up all the rest of the way here. Okay. Not my favorite way to start this fight, but I'm going to, because otherwise we just will spend more time waiting for something better to play, and we'll never get anything better to play. Prepare. We don't really need... I guess... So I can go strike you, block, we're good. In this case, the 5 block didn't, or the plated armor didn't super matter, but that's okay. Okay, neutralize, back down you go. There we go. So it's good that the poison's ticking on him, because that's something that will happen regardless of our attack damage. Strike, thank you. Strike, and we're good. So that'll tick him down 15, and then the poison will kill him before we take damage, which is a great thing, because we have a hard time killing him. Mostly I wanted to stack poison for funsies. Bullet Time, Sneaky Strike, and Blade Dance. Let's go Bullet Time. There are cases where that will be useful. So in here, we are facing... Hold on, gotta check. We're facing him. Okay. In that case... Yeah, we should probably just upgrade Defend. Hello! Let's get you soaking in some poison. That's a good way to start this fight, considering he's one big enemy, but he's going to split into 2 dudes, which will split into 2 more dudes. It's a pretty bad turn to get Bullet Time on, but alright. Yeah, we're definitely going to take damage. Not much I can do about that. I mean, this doesn't exactly do anything, but sure. That will actually exactly tick him, so we don't take damage. But just barely. Which is not great, because these guys can do some terrible things themselves. As you will soon see! Yeah, I don't think we probably won't die, I think. But we're not going to win. Oh, okay. Well, we'll just try and preserve as much health as we can. Yeah, unfortunately for us, not a lot we can do about that. Sure, we'll just take care of these guys. Alright, so he will tick down below the halfway point. Actually, exactly. Again, exactly to the halfway point. That's terrible. So these are the strongest, like, we've made them the strongest enemies we could possibly make them. Which is, you know, fun. Alright, never mind. I guess we might just die. Because I can't do anything. There's nothing left. Block twice, because we can't lose any more health. Oh god, another daily that just sucked. Another daily where I got nothing. Okay. Well, let's neuter your damage as much as possible. Play this. Let's see. We will block it, so I can just do that. We're trying so hard to just maintain. Oh, and sometimes you just don't get anything for it. Nothing we can do now. Strike, because we have to. Block. Strike, because otherwise we're just gonna die anyway. This deals us 1, and that deals us 11, so we're down to 5. Yep, this is another daily, just like I thought it was gonna be. Okay, we're getting you down low. What's left here? Bullet time. Sure. Maybe we won't die. I doubt it. But there's always a chance. Alright. Yay, we die! That was fun, right? Well, I don't feel like playing anymore. I've had a pretty crappy week. I've had a pretty crappy day. So, you know what? That's my life for you. Stream times are 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every day. Thanks for dropping in. Good night.